Alright, welcome to the Not Lord Enjoys Guide to Soling Mr. Carrion as bladesinger. There's a few things you want to do before this fight. You'll want to destroy his heart, his liver, and his brain. Destroying his heart makes it so he can be killed. Destroying his liver makes it so he's vulnerable to fire damage. And destroying his brain removes his +3 Dispel Save DC, and it removes his alert, essentially. So if you destroy the brain, you can be surprised, which is handy, but obviously not handy in this video, as you'll soon see. You can destroy the lungs, and then he can be silenced. So you can go for that if you want to. I didn't bother, but it's completely up to you. The heart and the brain and the liver can be found in the ancient layer, which is east of the Undercity Ruin waypoint. They're both in there along with a load of zombies and mummies and stuff. His heart can be found inside Thrumbo, so you want to kill Thrumbo and take it. And Thrumbo's in Venea's home by the docks, east of Philgrave's mansion, and he's in a wardrobe in a beach house. So yeah, before you get into this fight, you'll want to go do that just to make this a lot easier. So we can't use Scorcher Ray. We can't use Booming Blade. I mean, we can't use Shadow Blade. We don't want to be hitting him with Shadow Blade. Because Resonant Stone isn't going to be... Well, we can hit him with it. It's still good damage, but Resonant Stone isn't weakening him. At the same time, he's weak to fire. So we've got 4d8 plus 5 versus, because I'm going to go with Chromatic Orb and not Scorching Ray, and I'll explain why very, 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 very soon. Right, so 4d8 plus 5, and we can upcast these, but we can hit this twice, so even though he's vulnerable to fire as well, so he's going to do double damage. Keep that in mind. So you're going to get 2 hits out of this. So you're going to do 8d8 plus 10. But that's going to be a 14d8. Yeah. 12d8. So only if we run out of these spells do we go to... Would it even be considered worth going to... really identical to go to Shadow Blade. So Shadow Blade's not going to be the immediate option. I want that spell slot back. Have I used my... I have used that. I want my spell slot. I want to hit him as hard as I possibly can. Gear wise, I'm going to go Bloodlust. We have to farm some more of these. Gear wise, 10 strength. Because we're not bothered about strength anymore. 20 dex. And with Rhapsody fully stacked, which obviously isn't yet, that's equivalent to 26 dex, which was, why we were using Cloud Giant Elixirs for the hit chance. 23 con from the Anlia, 16 in baseline, 14 wisdom, 10 charisma. That's really nice. We went with, so we have now got, where we're at with this one, where we're thinking is we went for a dex ACI, a dex ASI. We've got a dex ASI, we've got Savage Attacker, which is somewhere, which is there, and we've went with Alert just for it's nice. Lucky's still an option. Mobile is technically an option, but when I tried it out, it didn't feel like I was really maximizing damage because I wasn't really running away when I was in melee. I was kind of in full stick mode. So that's what we're going for now. We are level 12. Elder's Helmet because we've finally got access to anti-crit. Before I actually got to Act 3, I completely forgot about this item having anti-crit, so that was nice that I spotted that in the wiki. Cloak of Protection, and we're defaulting to Cloak of Displacement because it's nice to have those disadvantage unless there's fire or some kind of dot. Unless there's some kind of damage over time effect. If it's damage over time effect or us getting hit per turn, as a general gist of it through usually spells, we're going Cloak of Protection. We're going to go Cloak of Protection for the saving throws on this one. Don't care about the AC, but we do care about the saving throws at this point because we're going to have a lot of AC. Cloak of Displacement, if there's no kind of dot or fire or anything like that, we're going to go for that. We've got Rover the Weave. Rover the Weave's bonus spells, if DC and attack rolls is nice, but Arcane Acuity is giving us that, so we don't care. I'm literally going this for robes and +2 AC. Little heal now and then is nice, but apart from that, it's pretty much just for the AC. Battle Mage's Power Gloves because they're really strong on this. and they're just Arcane Acuity is a must. Bonus spike boots instead of the evasive shoes, because we like the +1 bonus to AC and saving throws instead of +1 bonus to AC and acrobatics. Con amulet because advantage on constitution saving throws and 23 con, which allows us to disappoint our points a bit better. Ring of free action, abandon mystic scoundrel. I'm not using ring of protection because I'm not needing the AC, and that loss from saving throw isn't. I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather just have this on all the time because I love this ring. It's also can't be paralyzed or restrained or out like that. No whole person, no chance to forget to put it on, which is a thing I do. Mystic scoundrel. You're gonna cast illusion spells on a bonus action, or enchantment as well, which is insane. With Arcane Acuity, this busted, absolutely busted. It's so strong. Always run this. Shadowblade like normal. Rhapsody for the +1 attacks. You can use its ability, but I just like to hold on to the +1 attacks. You could use it to force a crit in like a final moment, but over the course of fights and a long rest, I always like to keep the +3 to attack just all the time. Because I'm booming blade and shadowblading a lot. You've got a few options here in my opinion. Darkfire shortbow if you're gonna do if you need fire or cold resistance, for example Raphael fight, I'll put this on. Gundra Maul if you want that. Generally speaking, if you want the surprise round extra actions, extra action on your surprise round and then open into something like a hypnosis, a hypnotic pattern. So that's kind of nice, but I generally won't be getting the full 5 turn of haste. Deadshot just for crit reduction. Which is really nice. I'm just sticking this on as a general. I'm kind of seeing it pull through. Although I'm not using Undermountain King anymore, so I'm not critting on an 18 and critting on a 19. You can pop in an Elixir of Viciousness if you want, but we're using Bloodlust at the moment just for the extra attack. This is nice. So this is just kind of if you like that, which one do you like? You know what I mean? Which one do you want to go for? This time I think I'm going to immediately open with a Wall of Fire. So I'm just going to go for Deadshot Bow. And I don't need cold or fire resistance because Mr. Carrion does Mr. Carrion does physical, necrotic and poison damage, so we don't need to worry about that. But right, here's why I'm not going to FYI, I've realised when you should probably destroy his organs. I've destroyed his organs bar 1, which is the silence one. You should destroy that and you can get a globe of silence on him, but I really don't care about that. I destroyed the liver, the brain, and the heart. Heart lets you actually kill him for good. Brain lets you surprise him. Liver lets you, I believe it's a liver, double check the wiki. Liver lets you, he's now vulnerable to fire damage. That's also why we're using fire as well. Let me just cast this and get this out of the way. And I want to get that back because shield is a thing. You would think to use Scorching Ray, but Mr. Carrion has a legendary action called Torrential Undeath. And it's because it's a reaction when he's hit, and we noticed this as well, as people have probably noticed this. It's not like a hidden little secret, but if you hit someone and they have a reaction, if what you're casting has multiple hits that take time to go out, it will cast the reaction after the second hit. So you could upcast Scorching Ray for 7 hits, 7 rays, but you'll only actually get 2. So that's why I'm going to be going for Chromatic Orbs and Wall of Fire. I'm just going to get Wall of Fire up, Black Hole, Chromatic Orb if he's in the fire. Just keep pulling into Black Hole, Chromatic Orb, using Black Hole to pull into the fire, Chromatic Orb, repeat. That's going to be the entire fight. He can put he can put some nasty necrotic dots on you, so just keep your health up. You don't want to kind of let it drop down. It's not too bad of a fight, but you're not exactly safe. It can get a high roll and it can get scary, but generally speaking, you should be able to heal and then get in a good position rather than being completely at his mercy. I realised if you destroy his organs outside here, and while all your summons are in here chilling, it aggroes him. So I flew the David in there as I ran this way, just to so I'm not starting the fight that way. And all the mummies and I guess all the servants just kind of stayed where they were. And then Mr. Carrion did as well. The Ghast ran back, but the rest of them kind of stayed. So it's kind of like you can use Minor Illusion, and they'll just kind of it's like using Minor Illusion, but they just stay there. You can Minor Illusion to get. I think Carrion was over here, so you use Minor Illusion to pull him over there, and he just kind of stayed there. So I thought, oh yeah, that works. So that's nice. So Wall of Fire and probably a Fireball to be fair when they're grouped up like this. If I'm just going to go for Carrion, I'll go for Chromatic Orbs. But yeah, this should be a fairly straightforward fight. I'm just going to double check that I actually have everything on that I would want. Spell-wise, not going to use this because I'm going to open with a Wall of Fire. So we're never going to have that up anyway. Again, I don't know if I said it earlier, if you wonder why I'm not using Resonance Stone, I've sent it back to camp just for this fight, so I have better saving throws instead of disadvantage. And it doesn't work on Undead. That's why it didn't work in the Merkle fight. I'd never used it, so I didn't know. So I just did the thing that I, for once in my life, I didn't check the wiki. And then that was a mistake, but then we killed them anyway, so that was fine. So and I'm not going to use the boys on this one because I don't want them to get completely twatted immediately. If I want to whip them out at some point, if there's mummies start getting a bit close to us, I will. But right now, I'm literally just gonna creep in, and open up on him with a Wall of Fire. I'm just gonna. Oh, whoa, okay. I don't think I was in sight there. I don't believe that said I was in sight. I tell you what we're gonna do. We'll crack on anyway. If this ticking each round triggers his reaction, then we could use Scorching Ray, but we'll find out because we're gonna do this. That didn't trigger anyway. I should have Blade Song. I always forget the Blade Song first, honestly. And then I want to send these in first. I want to fly this boy right in there. I want him on that ghast. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, dude. There we go. And I think I'm just going to sit us in front of the doorway. This could maybe get a reaction out of him, actually. That'd be good, then I can scorch him, right? Yes. Alright, so now we are frightened and we are vulnerable to everything. Except physical, apparently. No, for us it's physical. Yeah, so I'm going to Mind Sanctuary. And then, because he used that reaction, actually, that was really nice. Because he used that reaction, I can go for a full Scorching Ray here. Oh, no way, come on. Don't do this to me, because I'm through the fucking doorway. You. Oh, that's infuriating. I hate doorways. Can somebody hit this doorway? I could kill it. Ah, it's resistant. Hold on. Let me just go hit a doorway. That's really annoying. I should have remembered that. I constantly get trolled by doorways. Nope, nothing. Wait, what? What was that? Did that use an action? He doesn't have it. He doesn't have fucking. That was strange. That was very strange. Well, that's kind of screwed me over. That's really annoying. I can't do anything because of this doorway. And I've Mind Sanctured right on the edge of the doorway. Alright then. I guess we're dealing with it. You know what, we'll send the boys. Can we not even boys through the doorway? We can't even boys through the doorway. We can't even boys through the doorway. Let's do another one of them. For like a second round of damage. Nah, I'll tell you what I'll do. Can I... Sometimes it lets you do certain things through this doorway. I want to experiment with this, and then I'm just going to cut to where I actually manage to shoot through this doorway, if possible. Nah, it's not going to happen, like, is it? It's not going to happen. This is really annoying. This is so annoying. Is it because of the angle or the doorway itself? I think, yeah, it's the doorway itself. And I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave Mind Sanctuary. Oh, God. What a start. Alright, then. And because I didn't hit him, he's going to fight. You little bugger. I swear to God. I swear. This. What a messy fight. I should have tested if I could black hole, but I probably couldn't black hole. He's immune now, by the way, so that take damage this turn. Oh, that's decent damage, to be fair. To start it out with, that's just one. Oh, and he's staying in it as well. Do I want to level 6? I don't have a level 6 spell slot anyway. Oh yeah, it's all these curses. Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to leave up to a saving throw. And now this is bugged on me. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Hey, we'll take a 13. He's still the fighter. Nah, he's not. He's not still the fighter. What do you mean? Can't reach destination? I swear to God, bro. I swear to Christ. I'm gonna have to leave Mine Sanctuary. Yeah, you hit me, whatever. I have to leave Mine Sanctuary. Yep, lose my action. But then, you know, this is testament to this. This fight is don't think about this fight. Just honestly, just Wall of Fire and Black Hole. Right, now there's Wrathful, so I'm vulnerable to everything now. You can't do anything, so you're extra useful. Extra useful. And he's just smashing on us. What a bugger. I'm dead. Nice. You can tell I'm getting lazy because I'm getting comfortable because I didn't even mirror image before this fight. But I'm not worried about this fight at all. As you can see, you don't actually need to. Is he in the fire? No, he's not in the fire. Well, he soon will be. There we go. So funny, man. It's so funny. I'm just gonna pass turn. David can go swing at him and do no damage. He's just beat on us, apparently. Holy shit. Jesus. Jesus.
Where do I go from here?
We're making a move, mummy? Or we're just chilling? Just chilling in the fire, I think. I think we're just cruising. I think we are just cruising. Oh. Oh no. There, he's dead. That's nice. Alright, let's start hitting this thing. Oh, it's gonna stop him from hitting it because of the doorway, in it. Oh no, I can hit it. I can hit it. We'll go for one of them. Oh no, I can't. Path is interrupted. Do you know what? That'll work. There he is. You know what? You can just wait and die. There we go. All right, there it is. There's the Messy Mystic Carrion fight. This was filmed live. Filmed live on Twitch and YouTube. If you want to go check that out, both usernames are the same. Not Enjoyers. If you want to check out some other videos, that'd be cool too. And I guess I'll just see you next time.